It was a typical Monday morning. We have a very busy shop in the morning. Mid-morning, I actually had two of my mechanics out on service calls. Nick, my other employee, was working on a truck, welding on the bottom of the truck, just a normal day, and he had been approached by another employee asking him to move a trailer. So Nick finished what he was doing, shut all of his equipment off, and had walked outside to help this employee move the trailer. He had been outside a few minutes. He had come back in to find that truck he was working on fully engulfed in flames inside the cab area.
Once the first guy came through the door, we saw the smoke, we heard the words fire, we evacuated the front half of the building, make sure someone called 911. That was pretty much simultaneous with Jason here and Todd and some of the other guys and myself grabbed fire extinguishers and deployed the fire extinguishers as best we could. The sprinklers activated at that point, and we just kind of kept fighting the fire until, that was it. We sort of knew we were overmatched. About that same time is when the fire department arrived. And I think luckily the fire was contained rather locally to the vehicle itself, so it didn't engage any other equipment or structure, and I think in the end we were all pretty lucky. No one really got hurt. We had some minor injuries, a slip and fall basically, but no burns, nothing serious, and in the end that's what we were pretty much the happiest about. It could have been a lot worse.
Sprinklers save the day every day, if they're properly designed and if they're properly maintained. When a building is unsprinkled, the building will sustain substantial damage, if not total loss, from a fire, because there is nothing there to control the fire. The sprinkler system is designed not to extinguish the fire, but control the fire until the fire department can get there.
Without the sprinklers, the fire had a chance to spread. I mean, I think it might have spread to other pieces of equipment, it might have spread to the fuel tank, it might have done a lot of different things that it didn't do because of not only the quick actions of our people, but certainly the sprinkler system, the fire suppression system, did its job. We suffered really very little, if any, loss of business, very little disruption in service. I mean, we had a day of cleanup immediately, but we didn't lose any people, we didn't lose any equipment, we didn't lose any structure, and I think a big part of that is really attributable to the fact that we did have the sprinkler system and it deployed the way it was supposed to.
Yeah, my guys actually worked that same day until the night, and then everybody was right back to work the next day. We didn't skip a beat.
Right? From start to finish, West Bend did a good job, and I think the main reason for that was West Bend understands and deployed a team of people that work together and kind of, have done this before. I was very impressed with what happened, with the amount of damage that occurred, and the virtual, lack of disruption to our business and our operations.
They were extremely understanding that we're still a company, we're still working. We have 2 shifts, have guys working nonstop, but they were conscious in the effort to work around our schedule, and they made that happen, which was awesome to deal with.
The whole team was basically here within hours, and I think that, getting a head start on things, getting a handle on things before the smoke had even cleared, really lent itself very well to the organizational effort that went into things, and in the subsequent actual production of the repairs and restoration. It started almost immediately.
A hot work program is so important because it outlines safety precautions that are taken before any type of welding, cutting, grinding, flame cutting occurs in a business. What you're really doing is coming up with a plan for where the fire extinguishers are located, a plan for cleaning up the area before the hot work is done, a plan for what you're going to do after the hot work is done with a fire watch. If you're interested in learning more about fire safety or fire loss prevention, contact your West Bend loss prevention representative.